try to do like a comparison between the Performante and this M6. I don't know how many similarities we'll find, but I think it'd be fun.
Oh, what's up guys, Dr. M3 here with our newest video. We're going to be talking about the similarities and maybe the dissimilarities between the Huracan Performante, oh my god, listen to that, and the M6. They're both V10 naturally aspirated vehicles, but are they the same?
They're not the same.
So I've got my buddy with me in the back there. It's Danny. Say hi, Danny.
Hey, what's up?
So Danny is piloting the M6, and so we're gonna talk about the similarities and maybe the things that are not so similar, but between the M6 and the Huracan Performante. So why don't we start with the engine compliments, Danny? What do you say?
Both V10s, right?
Yeah, they're both naturally aspirated V10s, which is something I love about these cars, and in fact, that's one of the reasons why the M6 is going to stay in the collection for a while.
Still one of the best sounding engines. I don't care what he says.
Naturally aspirated engine. So what is it about the naturally aspirated engine that you like, Danny?
So, the thing I like most about naturally aspirated is kind of all the new engines kind of have a lot of like turbo lag, and I really don't like turbo lag, even though I own a turbocharged car. I don't know, I love the sound of them. Obviously, the torque that they make, they rev really high, especially this M6 engine revs at what, like 8,500 RPM, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's the thing, a high revving, naturally aspirated engine, the feel is, the linear feel of that torque is what's really awesome.
I agree, and I don't know, I still haven't heard a V8 engine from a supercar that I really, really like listening to. I still think these V10s sound the best.
V10 or V12, of course.
Or V12, right?
Of the two, this is not the whole topic of this, but V10 or V12 in terms of sound.
In terms of sound, I don't know, man. Like, I love the way the V12 and the 599 GTO sounds. That's still one of my favorite sounding Ferraris. Even though, you know, we're not comparing the Ferrari, but I still love the sound of the 599 GTO.
I agree.
And I don't know, I still haven't heard a V8 engine from a supercar that I really, really like listening to. I still think these V10s sound the best.
All right, let's talk about the gearbox. They both have sequential gearboxes, right? That's a similarity.
Yeah, I was actually just talking about it right before we started doing this, was that this still feels like, even though it's a sequential gearbox and it has the pedal shift, it still feels very much like a regular gearbox, the way that it applies the clutch, or the way that it lets go of the clutch when you start moving. It still feels like someone's lifting a foot off the clutch, whereas that one is more like instantaneous.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the things that are, so that is a Grand Tour. You can take more than 2 people. There's a lot more storage in that car, obviously. Now, the other thing too is, the major difference obviously between the two, although they're both V10s, that car is a front engine. It's also not mid-engine.
Yeah, it's very traditional in a sense for, you know, front engine car. I don't know, I do love mid-engine cars. It's the way they transfer weight, and you can really feel it on the, you know, these modern supercars. They cut the road, so it's just amazing what they can do with, you know, the weight transfer compared to a front engine car.
Absolutely. So not only is it a front engine, it's not front mid-engine, it's a front engine car. This is a rear mid-engine, and we have to talk about how the power is laid down, right?
Oh yeah, so I guess this is rear-wheel drive. That's all-wheel drive, right?
Yep, it's all-wheel drive here, and again, it's, you know, you can tell in the dynamics of the car because of that.
This car feels so strange because it's like, it feels like you're actually driving a manual car, just because the way it applies the clutch, it feels like it's almost like, you know, how you would apply a clutch, or, you know, lift a clutch with your foot. It kind of like slips the clutch when you start going, which is very interesting. Let's compare interior space, I guess. This is where I think I'm gonna win.
All right, so rally car, and this will be a rally car. We've taken the M6 on rallies too as well, correct?
some rallies in the M6. We had some people in the back seat of the M6 too.
Yeah, so the M6 is of sort a bit of a grand tourer, right? Because although they're kind of like 911 sort of back seats for insurance purposes.
Yeah, they're not the most comfortable back seats, but I think we can definitely fit at least a few girls back here.
Oh yeah, so 4, 6, maybe even 6, if we want to. It's a convertible, so you can drop the top and fulfill that need.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Sense for front engine car. I don't know. I do love mid-engine cars, just the way they transfer weight, and you can really feel it on the these modern supercars. Just they hug the road, so it's just amazing what they can do with the weight transfer compared to a front engine car. Okay, the Performante sounds fucking amazing. It's so sick.
So we should shut up a minute here and like try to hear the exhaust notes in these cars. I'm gonna keep quiet for a minute and try to get that clip.
Got it, same here.
Oh my god, so good. Did you hear the crackles on that thing? Oh my gosh. The other thing we can talk about is the ride quality on differences on the car. So again, that's more of a grand tourer, so you can imagine it'll probably be a little bit different, but you can actually set up the ride quality, the suspension in that car, right?
Oh yeah, so I'm in regular, I think I'm in M mode, so MDM.
So it's definitely stiffer than it would be, just regular non-M mode, I guess you could call it, but it's still very comfortable just because the seats in this are absolutely one of the most comfortable seats I've sat in. And, they're not like the Performante seats are kind of, those are full carbon seats, right?
Yeah, the Perf seats are full carbon and pretty hard. I'm actually driving in Sport now, not even Corsa, but obviously the shifts are going to be even more intense and the setup is a bit stiffer in that mode. Yeah, I agree, and it's sort of interesting. We've done enough of rallying in a number of the cars. The Red Storm had the comfort seats. The Superstorm obviously have the bucket seats, the carbon fiber seats, and you can tell the difference, but they're not as bad. And I like the Alcantara on the seat because it just keeps you in position, and that's the thing that's just so awesome about it.
You know what though? We've done rallies in like the carbon seats, and I didn't think they were too uncomfortable. Sometimes I like having stiffer seats for longer drives, but when you're just kind of whipping around town, the stiffer seats kind of suck, and the more comfortable seats or the squisher seats, I guess you call them, are more comfortable. But for longer drives, I do prefer a stiffer seat.
Yeah, I agree.
This car has a lot of top-end power. Like right after 5,000, 6,000 RPM, it really pulls. Everything below that is still pretty tame, but after that, it feels really great. We'll do another pull real quick.
Again, these cars truly are nothing like each other. We thought it would make a fun video for you guys, just sort of comparing and contrasting because we like these a lot. And what do you guys think? I mean, I know it's kind of ridiculous that we're comparing a Lamborghini to an M6, but each of these cars actually serve their own purpose. And that's why, your love for these cars can really vary. I mean, each of them have a purpose, and depending on what you're trying to do is what you're going to do. So Danny, what are your thoughts here?
I love the M6, and I know you love it too, but this car is not a new car by any means anymore. It's starting to age a little bit, but it's still such a great car. Like, even just the performance of it is still amazing for 2017 going into 2018 model year. Dude, I really like this car. It sounds great. It pulls really great. It performs really well, and it's super comfortable. Like you said, you can't really compare the two cars, and it's just kind of like a funny thing to try to compare them, but this is still such a great car.
That's right, I agree with you. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys appreciate the sort of comical nature of this comparison. It's still pretty good. I think these cars, as we said, serve their purposes. We'll see you in the next video. Be sure to comment below and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And let me know what are some of the other comparisons that we should do, and comments between the comparison between the M6 and the Performante. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.
Okay.